Hi folks, Bob Krebs, Sales Manager at Pure Pursuit Automotive again, here to do a test drive on our beautiful 2014 Land Rover Range Rover. So again, we have our rotary shifter here, which is just fantastic, real easy to utilize, and of course what I love is you can see the reflection in our garage door there, and that's those beautiful headlights of this thing. So they are really cool and they really work. So we're going to go ahead and back up now, as you can see from the rear mirror here and the view of the back cameras, that we're heading backwards here, and of course it gives you the most optimal way that you should head as you're backing up. And once you put it in drive again, we're forward facing and we're good to go. All right, the other unique feature of this vehicle is the lift height that it's got for the body of the vehicle, so that way you can adjust that height, so when you're going off the road or four-wheeling, that it automatically adjusts as well, so that the tire height will enable you to go past obstacles, rocks, etc. So we'll go ahead and demonstrate that now. You've got cameras on the outside that are going to take a look at that. First, we're going to go down just to the first level, and that takes us from the highest height down to kind of a medium height. And then we'll lower it one more time. That takes it all the way down to kind of what I would call city driving height. Okay, we'll go ahead and put this thing in gear and take it for a bit of a drive here. This thing I absolutely love, this Range Rover, because it's got so many features to it that it's a city car, it's an off-road car. You could take this thing to Moab, Utah, and climb hills with it if you want, or you can drive to Nordstrom's to get a new pair of shoes. So we'll go ahead and give you a couple of ideas here of what it's like on some straightaways, some hills, and kind of some general around town driving with it. So again, this thing is quiet. You can barely hear the engine running in it. I think the thing might be made out of butter, but it is a supercharged V6 engine. Don't be fooled. So I'll give you a little bit of an idea of the acceleration on this right now. So fantastic. Gets you where you want to go. It gets there quickly. The shifting is immaculate, clean, sharp, not jerky, just pretty much perfect. The vehicle, it drives like a dream. And again, you've got lots of room, you've got lots of space here. The vehicle itself has so many amenities to it that it would take almost probably several days to several weeks to learn all of the things that you have to be able to utilize in this vehicle, both from a creature comfort level to a technology level to just a general driving level. So I'm also going to give you an idea of what this thing's like when you utilize the paddle shifter. So in this particular case, it's an automatic, but when I go to the paddle shifters on this, what that does with the vehicle is that puts it in the mode to where I can turn it from an automatic into a manual vehicle with the paddles. The left is going to be down and the right's going to be upshift. So it's also got the start-stop mode to it, so that when you pull up the lights and things like that, if you're there more than a couple of seconds, the vehicle goes ahead and shuts off so you can save it. So all you have to do is just give it a quick touch of the accelerator and you're ready to go. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll downshift this thing and take it down into first gear and give you a little bit of an idea what the paddle shifters do. So there's first, there's second, there's third, and so forth and so on. And of course then you can just shift it back into automatic mode and the vehicle shifts normally and on its own because it knows exactly where to shift. So again, this thing has got all kinds of amenities to it. It's a fantastic vehicle to drive. The stereo system in it is fantastic. And again, depending on what kind of music you like to listen to, whether it's all-out rock or classic or rap or whatever you decide is your kind of music, the Meridian stereo system that's in this vehicle is absolutely premium and it sounds great. And again, the interior of the vehicle, it's like you're in an opera house when you're listening to music in this thing. It's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and turn the vehicle around down here so you have a general idea of kind of the torsion of this thing and how quickly it maneuvers and moves around. I'm just going to take a quick drive through a little area here so you have an idea of that. Again, this thing is very, very nimble. It is so super sporty. At the same time, though, it's a great vehicle to have your family in. It's one that makes it real easy to take trips on because it's got a lot of space in the back to put all of your items you wish to take with you camping. And at the same time, it gets up and goes when you're ready to go. So it is no slouch in that area. I think another thing about this vehicle that is really fantastic is the fact that it's big, but it's not overly big. It gives you the kind of room that you need to be able to do what you need to do, but at the same time when you're driving it, it's really sporty. and there's a lot of headroom. I'm 6'5", and there's a lot of space between my head and the roof of this car, and there's lots of room on the interior here. My elbows aren't touching anything. I have plenty of room in the seat here. The seat's 12-way adjustable, and this thing is driving like a dream, and it's going to drive like a dream for you as well. So what I ask is, if you're ready to make the move to a Land Rover, which I'm sure you are, you can reach me anytime at Pure Pursuit Automotive at area code 816-659-3027. Give me a call today, and I'll take you for a test drive in this thing, and then you can take it home. So thanks a lot for riding with us today. I appreciate it, and we will see you all later. Thanks a lot.